zip detail pullover sweater. Monroe zip detailed pullover sweater, okay? This is your basic black sweater, and I love a basic black. Through the holidays, pair this sweater with a black pant, pair it with a skirt, pair it with, I've got it on tonight with a black jean because I'm going to be changing clothes quite a bit. And so this is just a really wonderful basic sweater. The quality is amazing. This is from Listicle. Listicle is the brand. Love this brand. We brought this brand in late last winter was the first time we had it in, and we have several pieces now from Listicle, and we have some coming for the Valentine's Day time period that are from Listicle as well. So if you are just joining us, remember anything you claim tonight is 21% off because Pink Friday is on November 21st, and you get the opportunity to get the Pink Friday discount during our live tonight just a few days early, and then it's going to go away. So let's talk about the this is the Monroe zip detail pullover sweater. It has a crew neck, and I like this has a really nice weight to it. It is a, let's look at the ingredients for the blend, but it is, what does it say? It is 28% acrylic, 29% acrylic, 29% viscose, and 28% polyester, 14% polyamide, which is the same as Tencel, okay? So it is all synthetics, and so you're not going to get that itch. It has a great weight, and let's look at the details. Crew neckline, has a bit of a puff sleeve, not a terrible puff, but then it has a long cuff. So the long cuff, this is a 6-inch cuff, and then it has the ribbed detail around the bottom, and this zipper is a working, functioning zipper, okay? I put this sweater, I pulled the zipper up, pulled the sweater over my head that way, and then I zipped the zipper down, okay? So you can style the zipper. If you look on our website and you look at the model in the picture, she has the zipper up part of the way, okay? So you can style it that way if you would like. You can style it with the zipper all the way up, or you can style it with the zipper down. This gives it a little bit of that empire waist feel. It's a dolman sleeve, and so you don't really have a shoulder seam, and that gives it the extra fullness. Oh, excuse me. No. We do have a shoulder seam, okay? There is a shoulder seam. It is a drop shoulder, and it gives you just a little bit of extra fullness through the bust. The back of the sweater is totally plain, and it has just a little bit of puff that happens again at that empire height. So this is called the Monroe Zip Detail Pullover Sweater. The zipper is silver. You can see that ribbed detail around the bottom, and then how that rib detail goes around to the back of the sweater, and you get just this little bit of fullness that you can see right across where that rib detail starts on the back. So that gives you just that little bit of fullness across the back. And the 6-inch cuff, it has a nice sleeve. It's not a total puff, but then it's got a 6-inch cuff on the bottom of the sleeve. So a really, really great basic sweater. The Monroe Zip Detail Pullover Sweater is $49.95. So $49.95. Tonight it is 21% off during our live, and it sizes small, medium, and large. So I am a 4'6". I put the medium on tonight. So 4'6", wearing a medium. I just felt that I'm a little chunkier around the middle. I felt that the small would be a little bit snug. I don't feel sloppy in it. I've got a little extra length in the sleeve. But if you were, I'm 5'2.5", and I'm usually a 4'6", but I've got a little bit of thickness around the middle. If you're a little bit trimmer, you could probably do the small, okay? And so I'm going to say the small is a 2'4", medium 6'8", large 10'12". So small 2'4", medium 6'8", large 10'12". It is the Monroe. It is item number 10 tonight. So item number 10, a Monroe sweater, and it is $49.95. And I love, love, love the feel of this sweater. It is going to be hard not to pull the tags on one of these for myself, because it's just such a good basic. You could easily put a bold scarf with it, any kind of a bold necklace if you wanted to, or if you like that real simplistic look, this has got all those parts. So the Monroe zip detail pullover sweater, $49.95, and sizes small 2'4", medium 6'8", large 10'12". Okay, small 2'4", medium 6'8", large 10'12", in the Monroe zip detail pullover sweater. And so what I decided is to start with a basic sweater tonight, and then we're going to talk about some holiday accessories, because we have just an incredible selection of holiday accessories that we have got in. And believe it or not, there's still a lot that is not on the website. I've been taking it kind of incrementally. The things that aren't quite screaming as much holiday are getting pushed to the side, so the holiday stuff goes out first. So let's talk about, and remember, these things are great for styling. Maybe you just want a little bit of sparkle, a little something to spruce up the outfit you already have. You know, you don't need anything brand new, but maybe just a little something different. Or again, all the accessory things make great, great gifts. And so this is the first item tonight. These are from Pink Panache. Pink Panache is American made, made in Texas. This is a stacking bracelet set. If you have looked at our website at all, cottonpatchboutique.com, you're going to know that this is the Aurora Glow bracelet stack. So again, sometimes some people like to pull up in another screen and look at the website and watch me live at the same time, however you like to do it. And so this is the Aurora Glow bracelet stack. And now all of these beads are glass and metal is what you're dealing with. They're faceted glass, and they are all assembled, strung here in America, and they use Swarovski elements. And so you have the beautiful Austrian crystal, Austrian crystal, the great glow. It's just incredible. So it's a 4 bracelet set, and you're going to get a standard crystal bracelet, your standard crystal bracelet, just an average, oval crystal bead with gold spacer beads between them, okay? So you've got gold with the spacer beads. And then you have, this one is a little bit heavier. This has some flat cut glass ovals in it. So you've got a little bit of that oval happening along, and some nice texture. And they're all stretch bracelets, okay? So easy to layer, easy to stack. That's 2. Then the third one is just a strand of gold metal beads, okay? Strand of gold. And so now we're up to a 3 stack. And then the fourth one is got this beautiful cushion cut Aurora Borealis crystal that dangles in the center of it. So you can just see how that gets the light and how much fire it has. And these all have the genuine Pink Panache little tag on the back, so you know you're not buying an imposter. You are buying the real thing, the real deal, you might say. And so these are, it's a 4 bracelet stack, and they come, I like the pink panache brands because they come on these little wood cards. So you get a place to store it in your jewelry box, and they're easy to do. Just, you know, run them over the one end of the wood, and then fix them so they're all pretty again, so they look pretty for your customers. And there we go. So this is the Aurora Glow bracelet stack. These are $29.99. And tonight, 21% off during our Advance Pink Friday sale. So 21%, and that is on the items that I am showing live tonight. And then after the live, the sale goes away until Friday. Okay, so this is called Aurora Glow bracelet stack. They're $29.99. So like that, but maybe you're not the glass bead, glittery crystal girl. Maybe you're more the metal girl. Okay, and I'm looking for comments here to see who I'm missing. If I am missing your comment, I've got to go here, make sure that I'm seeing all comments. And maybe you like something that's just more the metals, not so much the glass and crystal. This is a beautiful set, okay? This is brand new. We just added this to the website. This is the Shimmer and Shine 5 bracelet set. So Shimmer and Shine 5 bracelet set. It is a 2-tone metal. This is tarnish resistant and water resistant. And it is 5 identical bracelets. So you can split these. You can wear them all on the same wrist. You can wear one if you want a real delicate look. They are not fastened together. They are fastened together for display purposes in our store, but once the tag comes off, they are no longer fastened together, so you're able to wear them as you wish. They are a series of kind of faceted gold colored beads, and then there's 3 silver beads between every gold bead. So it is just a rotating pattern of silver and gold, but against the black. These are just really, really stunning. And you get a really nice presentation. And these are, as I said, they're tarnish resistant and water resistant. So you're getting the 2-tone silver and gold. You're getting the faceted gold beads and then the smooth silver beads. So they're kind of catching the light, and you get the fire from the beads. And they are, as I said, tarnish resistant. These are $24.95 the set. So you get the set of 5 for $24.95, and tarnish resistant, water resistant, 21% off tonight during our Pink Friday live. And so this is your opportunity to claim things that we have not shown live tonight. And so we are giving you that first opportunity. So this is item number 13. It is the Shimmer and Shine 5 bracelet set. They're $24.95. I'm glad you like those. Hi, Phyllis Hummel. It is good to see you. And I'm glad you like the bracelets. Barb Lembecker, thank you so much. And that the little comments help. They make me know that I'm on track with all of you since I'm going this alone. Usually I've got Brittany to help me with that. So this is item 13, the Shimmer and Shine 5 bracelet set, $24.95. Think of your holiday outfit, what you're going to be wearing, or think of them as a great gift. Think of it as daughters, granddaughters, goddaughters, friends, nieces, aunts, you know, everybody can use just a classy, basic bracelet set. And you're getting the 5 bracelets in the set, water resistant and tarnish resistant. They are the Shimmer and Shine 5 bracelet stack, $24.95 in 21% off if you claim it during our live tonight. So that is item number 13. I accidentally skipped item number 12. We are going to go back to item number 12. And this is a great choice. These are French wire earring that we're going to show now. And these just went up on the website. And it's a French wire. So you've got the French wire, and they are going to come with the plastic stoppers. I just removed those. And it is a double oval. Again, a two-tone double oval. So you've got this outside oval that has the beaded texture on it. And then the inside oval is the satin finish gold. So the outside beaded textured oval is silver, and then the brushed gold on that center oval, and a French wire finding. So a good basic, and you're not, hi Sally Lynn, now you're over on TikTok. It's good to see you there. And got to find my spot here. I just took earrings out. I was at a meeting today. And these are, thank you, Ruth Keller. I'm glad you like these. They have about a 2-inch drop. From the top of the wire to the bottom is about a 2-inch drop. And I like the appearance of the elongated oval. I like the textures, and also the fact that they are silver and gold, that you're getting both of the colors. And think of them great for the holidays, but a good earring that you can wear year around. They're not just screaming holiday, but definitely with the black sweater, they are just a really, really good looking earring. So these are the two-tone oval radiance earrings. These are $19.99, and they do come with the little stoppers if you wear those, especially in the winter months. My friend Kendra taught me about that. You know, put that stopper on in the winter months, because what happens is you put your scarf around your neck or your hat on or something, your collar on your coat, it catches, and you end up popping that earring out, and boom, it's gone. Okay? So the little plastic stoppers tend to make sure that doesn't happen. And you can see I 2-inch drop from the, where the curve of the wire is, all the way to the bottom of the oval. And so these are called two-tone oval radiance earrings. They're $19.99 a pair. Tonight during our live, these are 21% off. And so of course we do have to claim during the live to get the discount. And all of these items will be in our Coon Rapids store. The location in Princeton, Minnesota does not have quite as current of the inventory. It has a lot of inventory, but not quite as current, you might say, just because I don't have the ability to get to that store as often. The Coon Rapids store is 10 minutes from my home, and so I'm able to really get there on a regular basis. So let's get back to something that is really holiday hot, I'm going to say. And these are so much fun. This is brand new. They're up on the website. This is the Sugar Plum Santa Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet. Okay, Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet. And these are $29.99, and they are a series of, these are a large pearl, faux pearl bead, and then they have this chevron pattern of red and hot pink on those pearl beads. And so the opening on the bracelet is 2 inches, 2.25 inches, 2.25 inches through the center opening. So this center opening is 2¼ inches wide. And then you have these really cute, they look like pieces of Christmas candy, all in a series. It's a stretchy bracelet. And then you have these amazing charms. You've got an Aurora Borealis snowflake. You have an Aurora Borealis star. And then you have a gold, those are both set in silver. And then you have a gold Santa Claus. His hat is studded in pink. He has a faux pearl palm. And then his beard and the fur on his hat are all studded with crystal rhinestones. So it is a fun bracelet. I'm going to try to get it on so that it displays really well. And boy, this is taking all the concentration I have. Here we go. Okay. And so you can see, nice stretch. You can easily have an 8-inch wrist. But Christmas is all, you know, we got ugly Christmas sweater. This is the bracelet that is going to go with all of those Christmas things that are so special. So this is called the Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet. They are $29.99. Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet, and 21% off during our live tonight. So have fun as we get through the holiday season. I love some, you know, you've got to have some fun things that bring a smile to your face, and this definitely does that. So it's called Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet, and it is a stretch bracelet, so it's easy on. You just roll it on, roll it off. The opening is 2¼ inches when it lays flat. So 2¼ inches when it lays flat. And it's these pearl beads with these large chevron in red and pink patterns on the beads. And then you have the Aurora Borealis snowflake and a star and a Santa. Oh, I do too, Holly. I think it is just amazing. It is just a fun piece. When you say loud and proud, yeah. If you're excited about the holidays, this is the bracelet that will get you and keep you excited, okay? So it's called Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet, $29.99. It is item 14. Item 14, and these are just so much fun. I'm going to get it back on again. There we go. And that's why I put the black on first, so that you could see all of the jewelry pieces on a good background. So it's called Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet. They're $29.99 and available. These are on our website. If you want the discount tonight, if you're shopping and want the discount tonight, you have to claim them during the live, okay? And then I will invoice you after our event. And so this is item 14, Sugar Plum Santa Sparkle Bracelet. They're $29.99 for this little happy holiday honey. Happy holiday honey. And love that. Just a fun piece. So maybe the bracelet, maybe you're not a bracelet girl. We've never done this. In 5 years of business, we have never brought in this much holiday specialized accessories. This is the first time we've done it, and these next ones are just as cute as all of the rest. So this is the Pink Santa gift bow earrings. Pink Santa gift bow earrings that I'm going to rotate between the camera so that you can all see them. But they are a post earring, and the top of the post is literally a silver metal gift bow, just like you would have on the top of a package. And so that is silver. And then all of the details of the earrings, as I can get them in the light here so you can see them, all of the details of the earrings are done in enamel. So Santa has on a glittery pink suit and hat. He's carrying a hot pink box and a green box. And these are just the happiest earrings. Just the happiest earrings. I've got to let my TikTok friends get a look at these as well. And they are, let's do a little measuring. These are 2 inches in length. Hello, Ronnie. You can always watch the replay. We'll be replaying. And so these are, they're called Pink Santa Gift Bow Earrings. They are $21.99. So $21.99. Santa is wearing that glittery pink suit with a hat. He's carrying a green box and a hot pink box, and they're a post earring. So if you like a post rather than the French wire, these are a good choice to be able to be more comfortable if you feel more comfortable wearing these. So during our live tonight, anything that I am showing is 21% off. 21% off. This is all new things that I'm showing. This is our Pink Friday kickoff. And Pink Friday is this coming Friday, the 21st, hence why we're doing 21% off during our live tonight. So these are the Pink Santa Gift Bow Earrings, and they are just really, really a fun piece. I'm going to slip one into an ear here so you can take a look. As I said, they're a post, and the front of the post is that really cute, unique silver gift bow. So it actually looks, the detail is amazing. It looks just like the bow on a present or on a package. And so I have to, I might need a mirror here. Oh, I got it. I did it. So there you go. So you've got a 2-inch drop. The bow sits right on your ear. And then you have the little pink Santa carrying the pile of presents. And talk about a cute, festive earring. And these are $21.99, and tonight we would be 21% off if you claim during the live. These are item number 15. So Pink Santa Gift Bow Earrings, item number 15 tonight. And I think they're so adorable. And I wanted things that weren't like everybody else's. You know, totally different, unique pieces. So these are the Pink Santa Gift Bow Earrings, $21.99, and then 21% off during our live tonight. Okay? So we're cruising along rather quickly because we have so much stuff to show that I want to make sure that that I get everything in, and I have to head to South Dakota in the morning. And so I will not be in either of my stores on Pink Friday, which is the first time in 5 years that I will not be in a store on Pink Friday. But my other obligations have taken me away this year. So, things happen, and I have a great faith that there are some competent people that will be handling everything in the store. So this is, okay, you go to a holiday party, you need a holiday bag, and this is the cutest holiday bag out there. Okay, this is Luna, the Luna Satchel. It's item number 16, okay? The Luna Satchel, item number 16. This is from K. Carroll. So if you've bought any of the K. Carroll items, you know the quality, okay? So it's vegan leather, but this little square rectangle is completely covered in rhinestones. Completely covered in rhinestones. So, and what is nice is it's smooth. The way the rhinestones are set, there's no catchy prongs. So I always worry about my clothes, I have no trouble putting this sweater on this purse because it is not catchy. It is not going to catch. And it comes with this little short handle. The short handle does not detach. That stays on forever. And then it has a zipper top. It has a black lining, okay? Inside, in the middle, it is stuffed with foam to keep its square shape. So it is not going to be staying as perfectly square when the foam comes out. That's where your contents goes in, okay? And your contents is going to help it keep that shape. Or you could actually just keep one piece of that foam in there if you want to make sure that it keeps it, like right now it's just got foam inside. But if you take all of it out, it's not going to be quite as perfectly square. But you could easily, if you're not going to fill the bag, you could leave one of those pieces, and it's white foam on the inside. You could keep, there's two pieces of it in there that are about an inch, each one is an inch thick. It has RFID card slots on this side wall for 2 cards, and you've got plenty of room for keys, car keys, compact, a Marie wallet. Check out the Marie wallets online. We've got new styles of those, okay? And then this comes with a crossbody strap as well. So let me grab, I do keep a handy little scissor here just to make sure I can get into packaging when I have to. And this is a fully adjustable strap. And it's black strap, and that clamps, or hooks. Hooks is a better word, Pamela. It hooks onto each end of the bag. And then it has fully adjustable strap. Obviously, with some weight, this strap is going to become smooth and easy to manage, but we can make it longer so that you can wear it crossbody, you can wear it as a shoulder bag, however you choose to wear it. But let me zip it shut, and then I'm going to show you. But the little purse strap is going to stay on even when the shoulder bag strap is on. That is permanently there, okay? And this is your shoulder strap. Cute little purse. It is not a heavy, heavy bag. So not heavy, but easy to wear, easy to style. You can do this with denim. You know, this just doesn't say Christmas. Maybe you've got a special event coming in June, a wedding or something. Perfect little wedding bag. So many uses for it. This is the Luna Satchel. These are $39.99. $39.99 for these adorable rhinestone bags, okay? And this is item 16, and it is $39.99. That is a Luna Satchel, a really, really adorable bag. Fantastic. Okay, it is time for me to take just a moment and put on another sweater here. This is something I want to show you. Let me grab a swallow. This is brand new. It has not been shown. And our mannequin is wearing it as well tonight. This is from Vocal. So if you like Vocal, you know the quality of the Vocal pieces and how amazing they are. And this is the Crimson Sparkle cardigan from Vocal. And it sizes small, medium, large, and extra large. And I'm going to just right over the top of the black sweater tonight. This, and I want you to think about Valentine's Day. We're going to, we're not just looking at, oh, it's Christmas and I'm going to wear it once. No, that's not how we shop in today's economy, in today's world, okay? This is the Crimson Sparkle cardigan from Vocal. They are $82.95. It is item 17. item 17. I'm a 4'6", wearing a small, okay? And I have it over the black sweater, okay? So these are running generous. So, let's look at the style. Let's look at this cardigan, how it's put together, and then we'll talk about all the sizing and how that goes. It is a very simple button front cardigan. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buttons on the front. These are pocket flaps, but they are not working pockets. So it's just a pocket flap. Long sleeve, it has a narrow ribbed cuff. Narrow ribbed cuff, has the same ribbed edge on the bottom of the sweater. A crew neck. It is a cardigan, but wear this with jeans. Wear it with a graphic tee. Dress it up, dress it down. Let's talk about the ingredients. Let me get back to my glasses that I had on. So this is 50% rayon, 28% polyester, and 22% nylon. So, and again, it is a synthetics. It's all synthetics. So you are not getting the itch, and you're getting great drape because it has, we're not dealing with cottons and wools that are tough, stout fabrics. These are more drapey type fabrics. So this sweater is completely covered in these little teeny, you can see them on the camera, in these little teeny red crystals all the way around the sweater, front and back. The length of the sweater is amazing. It is covering my bum. So it is a small, it is covering my bum. So I like, it is not a coat sweater going to my knees. It's just a nice length. And you can see in the camera the amount of glitter and sparkle that you're getting from this sweater. It is beautiful drape, beautiful quality, and it is just an amazing piece of clothing. And I've owned Vocal clothing long before I ever owned a boutique. Okay, it was one of the brands that when I opened my boutique, it's like, I know this brand is good quality. I have never lost stones off of Vocal items. They keep their stones, and you're laundering them in a washing machine. And that's what keeps it so amazing. So the care instructions on this is hand wash cold. This says hand wash cold. I would put it in a net bag, put it in the delicate cycle in the washer, spin it out, put that net bag in the dryer for a little while to get some of the extra moisture out, and then lay it flat to dry, and you're going to put it right back on because it is not going to be wrinkling because it's rayon and synthetics. Okay, so this is the Crimson Sparkle cardigan from Vocal. They're $82.95. Tonight during our live, they're 21% off if you claim them during our live. How do they size? I am a 4'6", wearing the small with the black sweater underneath it. Okay, so these size generous. Consider sizing down one size on this sweater. There are folks that always say, I do a large, and I said, this sweater you're going to do a medium. Just trust me. You're going to do a medium because you've got there's stretch in the sweater to begin with. It's got great drape. You can see, look at this, how the buttons and everything lay together. I mean, just beautiful the way it is assembled. And so size down in this. So I feel a small is a 6'8", a medium 10-12, a large 14-16, an extra large 18-20. So small 6'8", medium 10-12, large 14-16, extra large 18-20, because I have plenty of length in the sleeves, and like I said, it's on over the black Monroe sweater that I've been wearing. So we're definitely getting some substantial layers here. So seriously consider sizing down a size in this sweater. This is the Crimson Sparkle Cardigan. They're $82.95. Small 6'8", medium 10-12, large 14-16, extra large 18-20. And so this is the Crimson Sparkle Cardigan from Vocal, item number 17 tonight, and it is beautiful. Absolutely a beautiful, beautiful sweater. I love the length. It covers the bum, and the way the weather is here in Minnesota, I can wear this and a blouse or a pullover and go outside right now and be comfortable. And so if we can keep our winter going the way it is right now, I'll be A-okay, okay? So item 17, the Crimson Sparkle Cardigan from Vocal, $82.95. And brand new, never shown live, part of our holiday collection of beautiful things, and love it. One of my favorite things. Vocal has always been one of my favorite things. So something you might want to pair with this cardigan is the black sparkle leggings. Now, we've had these black sparkle leggings in stock several times before, but we have restocked them because they always do really, really well. And again, here in the Midwest, during the winter and holiday season, we oftentimes do boots and leggings, and it's cool, so that's kind of our style MO for cozy. Well, these are also from Vocal, okay? I have owned this particular legging since the first order that ever came in to Cotton Patch Boutique, okay? Out of the box, Pam put on a pair. I wash these. I wash them inside out. Inside out, cold water in the wash machine. I put them in the dryer for a little while, get the excess water out. Then I turn them right side out, and I hang them on a hanger to dry. And then you roll them. I just roll them like a little sausage, and that is how I store them in my dresser drawer, or put them in my suitcase. If you travel and you like something sparkly that you can travel with, look at how much space these take up. It's so easy. So these are a rayon legging. They have the sparkles down the whole front and the whole back of the legging, okay? They have a 2.5-inch waistband, but they have a narrow elastic. They have a 1/2-inch elastic at the top. And they are a rayon, and I am a 4'6". I do the small. So 4'6" small, 8'10" medium, 12'14" large, and I believe we are already sold out of extra large. That would be 16-18 for the extra large. These are the black sparkle leggings. They're item 18 tonight. They are $44.99. So $44.99 for beautiful black sparkle leggings, and the stones are over the whole front and the whole back of the leggings. So you're getting great glitter all the way around, and a beautiful, someone asked me, do you feel those stones when you sit down? And I said, no, because the inside of the legging is totally smooth, and you really don't feel the pressure, or maybe I just have enough padding back there that you don't have to worry about it. I don't know. But you don't feel the pressure of the stones against your skin. So you don't get that feeling like you're sitting on pins and needles, okay? So these are the black sparkle leggings, available small, medium, and large. I believe we are already sold out of the extra large, and they are $44.99 live. Claim them live during our session tonight, and you're going to get 21% off, and that is our Black Friday special. So then after our live tonight, that goes away until 12:01 on Friday morning, okay? And that's when our Black Friday sale begins. So these are the black sparkle leggings. They are $44.99, item number 18. All right, let's keep going. Let's talk about a few little gift ideas. Gift items that are fun gift items. Let me get another swallow here. I want you to know our glittery tumblers. We have this one in stock. Since we've stocked these before, they're not even in the Everything Christmas live tonight, but you can grab them. They're on our website, cottonpatchboutique.com, and we've got them in 3 styles. This is the black ombre, so it's black and gunmetal, our black and hematite and silver. We've got a solid silver, and we've got a fuchsia and silver. So if you want a really special gift for someone, these are great. And right now, it's helping me keep talking. And so let's do some gifty things. And these are brand new. We've got a few different styles on the website, but in today's world, can't we all use a little bit of peace? And so this is the Peace and Glam beaded pouch. You're looking for a cute little gift for a coworker or a young niece in your family, a granddaughter. This is a zipper purse. So it is zipper. It has a really bright gold lining and zips on the top. It has a canvas back, but the whole front is beaded in gold and white, and it's that iconic peace sign. So you've got the gold sparkly baguette beads as the background, and then the white seed beads for the peace sign. So this is the Peace and Glam beaded pouch. They're $24.95, and they just zip closed. I use a pouch like this for a change purse in my handbag. I've got one that's the American flag, and so I use that as a change purse in my handbag. And then I also, or this would be a great way to, maybe your granddaughter likes to shop for herself. You put a little this, and then you put a gift card or some cash on the inside, and she's got her little purse to go shopping. Maybe throw a chapstick or a lip gloss in there, and you have a cute little gift, and your teenage granddaughter gets something really, really fun, and she can go get herself what she really wants, okay? So this is the Peace and Glam beaded pouch. They're $24.95. So fully beaded on the front, and then canvas on the back, and then a zipper close on the top, and then it's got that bright kind of goldenrod lining on the inside. Perfect size. Like I said, I use one for a change purse. I don't just throw the change in the bottom of my bag. I put it in something, or I use it for cosmetics. You can get a compact and a pressed powder and a lipstick in there, and whatever, however you like to, maybe your meds, whatever it is, keep everything organized. So this is the Peace and Glam beaded pouch. They're $24.95. This is a brand new style that we just brought in, and I don't know about you, but we all need a little bit of peace in the world. So this is for our Facebook friends. That's a better right now. You should be getting a better determination of the actual color of the gold and pearl. So this is item number 19. It is the Peace and Glam beaded pouch, and these are $24.95. $24.95. And what else do we have here? Oh, the next gift item. This is brand new, and these are really, really fun. We just got these in. We have always had the glittery and blingy wristlet and phone straps, okay? This is a new twist on the wristlet and phone strap. Let me see if I can get it off the card, or we will just be cutting it. That's why I have this magic scissor here. Okay. This is, oh, and it's attached in multiple places, which is always the case. I should know that. So this can be a bag charm, or it can be a phone wristlet, okay? So this is your clasp on the top, and it is a spring ring clasp. So you get the little spring ring, and this comes with the tab. This one is a clear plastic tab with the ring. That is going to go between your phone and your phone case, okay? So take your phone out of the case, lay this in the bottom of the case with this little tab sticking through the charging port. And then put your phone back in the case, and if it has a cover, put the cover part back on, okay? And then you can attach this little jump ring, okay? This has a spring ring clasp on the side of this hook. You've got that little clasp that opens on the side of the hook, right there. Okay, so that you're going to put through the ring, and then you're going to be able to attach this pretty wristlet to your phone. So this one is called the Golden Heart Luxe Phone Wristlet. Golden Heart Luxe. It is, you know, we're seeing a lot of the pearls. Have you noticed that tonight? Pearls are going to be really, really big come spring because we are seeing pearls everywhere right now. So now is the time to start integrating. Pearls are not just for spring and summer. We're seeing them happening now. I think a year from now at this time, pearls will be even bigger because they're going to be big come summer, and then we're going to get another wave of pearls fall and winter of 2026. That's just a prediction, okay? But we're seeing a lot of pearls. So this is a series of pearls, and these are probably almost a 10 millimeter pearl. And then there's 3 gold beads between each pearl. So it's going to just dangle on your wrist. Your phone is going to be on the bottom. And then it has 2 cute little charms. This is a puffed heart. So you've got a cute little puffed heart, and it is puffed all the way around. You know, it is truly a puffed heart. And then this other little charm is a bow. This is a bow, and it is covered with baguette crystals. So you get that cute crystal bow with the baguette crystals. And then you have the puffed heart. Okay? Another thing that I think would be really, really cute with these little charms, if you wanted to, would be to attach it to your belt loop. And just, I mean, it's going to take a little doing, but you would have just a little charm on your jeans. And that's, I think, that's just a Pam styling thing that I think would be kind of cute. Okay, so multiple ways of using the Golden Heart Luxe Phone Wristlet. These are $25.99. $25.99. So think of your coworkers, think of your friends, and this comes just the gold and pearl, and then it has the puffed heart, and the puffed heart and the bow all suspend on a gold paperclip chain. So a really, you know, it's very ladylike, very delicate, very pretty. This is the Golden Heart Luxe Phone Wristlet. They're $25.99. They're 21% off tonight while we are live if you choose to claim anything during the live. So that is the Golden Luxe Heart and Golden Heart Luxe Phone Wristlet. Golden Heart Luxe Phone Wristlet. That is item number 20 tonight. So brand new, just got those in, and they are Very, very classy. Let me get this in the garbage so that I have a little, I put a garbage can right in here with me and I'm not really using it. So this next item I put under the tree because this is a whole package of great things. There. And I'm just getting our TikTok friends back in place with us. And so thank you for hanging in. I have made sure that you will be sticking with us, okay? So this is these, we have had these in the past, but we have new styles because they have always done so well. So I'm going to just pull these out of the packaging here so that we get one of every style, and then I will throw the rest of the bag back under the tree, and we'll get these opened up. So these are the Christmas puffed bag charms and keychains, okay? We have had styles like this in the past. We have sold out, and so they do so well. We ordered a collection that's got a whole lot of different styles. So again, a fun stocking stuffer. This is a really, really fun stocking stuffer. This is the Christmas tree. Okay, so it is a green Christmas tree, the whole front. These are faux leather. The whole front of each charm is completely covered in rhinestones. They're slightly puffed. You can see that there's slight puffiness to it. This has the green, and then on the ends of the branches, there's little red rhinestones. It has a red star on the top. You've got a key ring and a clip, so you can use it as a bag charm, use it as a key ring. They each have a little gold ball charm, and then a little faux leather tassel charm on each one of these. So we're going to go through every style. These are $12.99 each, and so they're item number 21. They're $12.99 each. They're 21% off during our live tonight. And so we're going to go through each style. We have Christmas trees. I'm just going to pull the packing off, and we are going to keep rolling along. We have Christmas trees. We have, look at this little Christmas stocking. Okay, look at him. Talk about cute. And so he's got silver where the fur would be, and then a candy stripe stocking. And then it's got a red tassel and the gold ball. Okay, so these are $12.99, 21% off if you claim them during the live. Oh, yes, Holly Christensen, I know you have the tree, and you were telling me that you had put it on a red Coach bag that your husband Abe your late husband Abe had bought you. And I just thought that was such a special way of celebrating him and celebrating the Christmas. And I think the bag was a Christmas gift, if I'm not correct. Correct me one way or the other. But so this is the Christmas stocking. Okay, so we got a Christmas tree, a Christmas stocking. Let's see what else we have here. I think I can say, let's see who else we have here, because this time we actually have some characters, not just inanimate things, you know. How about a reindeer? A reindeer. Isn't he adorable? So he's brown, and I love the detail, the red in his antlers, and he's got the little face. He kind of looks like a Bullwinkle reindeer. And again, this one has the gold ball, and then it has a green tassel on it. So this is the reindeer. And you'll find, oh, I'm glad I got the store. See, Holly, I do retain some things. Sometimes I wonder if I retain anything. And so that was the reindeer. And these, like I said, these make really fun stocking stuffers, or you could use them as zip pulls on the kids' backpacks. You know, if you want to put them in the holiday spirit, it would make a great zipper pull on their backpack. And this one, this is the snowman. So we've never had a snowman before. And he's got that red and green scarf, and that has the black tassel. This one is backed in black. So that's the snowman. And we got 2 more to go. So there's 6 different styles. They're $12.99 each. And if you claim them during our live, 21% off during the live. And I keep saying that because people come and go, and we get new followers, new watchers on all the different platforms. Here's Santa Claus. Santa Claus with his big backpack. And he's got a red tassel and a gold ball. These are $12.99 each. And he's red on the back. But you can see they're puffy, they're dimensional. But I think the rhinestones and the details in them are really, really, really cute. Oh, I'm glad. I agree, Ruth. I really agree, because we only had a couple of styles the first time we brought them in. And, you know, we're growing. So we go all out. We get more. And this one, we had this style before, but really popular. This is the mitten. The mitten with the silver snowflake, a red tassel, gold ball, red on the back, and they're $12.99. These are item 21, and if you wanted to claim any, you would need to claim the, let me know the styles. So if you want Santa, the reindeer, the snowman, the Christmas tree, the mitten, or the Christmas stocking, those are all the different styles. So these are just so stinking cute. And these are, they're called the Christmas Puff Bag Charms and Key Rings. So you can attach a key to it. You can clip it on a zipper or on your bag as a bag charm. Or, like I said, use them as a little zipper pulls on the kids' backpacks, or on the front of their winter coat for the holidays. It's just a fun way of everybody being a little festive. And there's Santa Claus. And the snowman. I like the snowman. I think he's really adorable. And of course the reindeer. He really does. I think he's a Bullwinkle. We'll call him Bullwinkle Reindeer. That's a lot of fun. And then the more traditional items, the Christmas stocking and the Christmas tree. So, and this Christmas tree is a little different than the Christmas tree we had before. So, you know, they're just a little bit different. So these are the Christmas puffed bag charms and keychains. They're $12.99 a piece, and all the different styles. And these will be available in both of the stores. Oh, I'm glad you like the mitten, and I'm glad it gets noticed, Ruth Keller. That's really, really impresses me. I'm happy to hear that. I like it when, you know, I get good positive feedback. Okay, so before I change clothes, I'm going to put on another top, but we're going to take a look at our next item, of course. These are the Frosty Sparkle Snowman earrings. These are, again, a post earring. They are in acrylic, so it's an acrylic plastic, and the hat is clipped to the rest of the snowman. So there is some movement that happens with this earring. The hat is the front of your earlobe, and then the rest of the snowman dangles down. And he's dimensional, so his hat has some rhinestone detail to it. And then he has a really great big red bow around his neck, and that bow is dimensional. So it's going to stick away from the face of the rest. You're going to see how there's some height to where that bow is. And then his face is hand painted onto the acrylic. He has rhinestone buttons on the front of his lower appendage, or his lower part of his body as a snowman. So I'm going to stick in the earring, but you can see that you get some movement back and forth, because there's a jump ring that allows the body of the snowman to move back and forth from the hat. So it's a fun little accessory, and just going to clip him in. Okay, there we go. And you have Mr. Snowman. He again is about a 2-inch drop from the top of his hat to the bottom of his body. And that is acrylic. Talk, fun when you go into the workplace and you like to be a little festive. And these are lightweight because they're that acrylic plastic in the body. So you don't feel like you've got a big heavy earring on. And 2 inches in length, and it's that big post back, supports the back of the ear well. And these are $21.99. These are the Frosty Sparkle Snowman earrings. They're item 22, and they're $21.99. $21.99, and just really adorable little earrings. Just so fun. Oh, and I've got them going, one's coming and one's going. And so let me get them both facing from the right side of the display here. All right, there we go. Now you can see our cute little snowman earrings. 2 inches from the top of his hat to the bottom of his body, and great movement in the body. And I like the dimension in the bow. And he's got some rhinestone detail on his hat band, 2 little green rhinestone buttons on the bottom of his lower part of his body, and then great painted detail in his face. He's really a happy looking snowman. These are the Frosty Sparkle Snowman earrings. Are $21.99 and 21% off tonight during our Pink Friday Everything Holiday Live. So we are going to, give me just a minute here. I'm going to swap out this cardigan, and I am going to put on another beautiful holiday piece. I should have probably unbuttoned prior to the show, but I didn't think about that. This next item is also from Listicle. Listicle is the brand of the black sweater I'm wearing. The sweater is the Monroe zip detail pullover. It's got that front zipper up the front, and I am wearing a medium, so I'm a 4'6" wearing the medium. So a small is going to be 2'4", medium 6'8", large 10'12" in that sweater. And so tonight I am just sliding these pieces over the top of the sweater. And this next piece is also from Listicle. So it's the same brand as the black sweater I am wearing. And I am putting on the medium, and these are running generous, okay? I'm going to grab the small, because even with this heavy sweater on, underneath it, the medium seems large to me. So it will just be a few more buttons. Okay. This is the Luxe Lights Sequin Cropped Tweed Jacket. Luxe Lights Sequin Cropped Tweed Jacket. And this is the size I need, okay? This is a small. I'm a 4'6" wearing a small, and remember I do have this heavier sweater underneath it, I would be wearing a blouse of some sort in most cases, okay? This is the Lux Lights Sequin Cropped Tweed Jacket. It is item number 23. It is $69.95. This jacket, when Brittany and I were at market, this jacket grabbed our eyes from across the room because the glitter on it is just incredible. It is completely covered with Aurora Borealis sequins. Remember how I told you that the colors of the season, of the fall colors, were berry, a really deep berry color, which is the color I hadn't put on my nails today, and chocolate brown, mocha mousse, all the browns and tans, and then a medium blue. This jacket reflects that medium blue famously, okay? So it is a tweed. Underneath the sequins, it is a camel and white tweed. And then it has the blue Aurora Borealis sequins over the whole jacket. So you're reflecting all of these amazing colors throughout the complete jacket. And I love the cut. This is the jacket that can be, I'm going to the party, or it can be, I'm going out to the bar and having pizza, okay? You can style it, dress it up. It would look beautiful with winter white. It would be gorgeous, but put it on with denim, and it's going to look just as snazzy, okay? So let's talk about how the jacket is assembled. It is a round neck. Wear it with a graphic tee. Yes, wear it with a graphic tee. Wouldn't it be fun with a cute Christmas tee underneath it? Put a Santa Claus tee underneath it. Would be adorable. Wear it with a cami. In fact, I have an order on the way. This is one of the pieces I wanted for tonight. There is a beautiful light blue satin cami that is to go with this jacket, okay? Do a side tuck on that cami into a great pair of jeans and some boots, and you're dressed up and ready to go, okay? Or wear it with a black skirt and a pale blue blouse. You can just, there's so many ways to wear it. This is not the jacket that is going to be that once, I'm going to wear it once jacket. You can wear it all season long. So it is a round neck. It has a 4-button front, and these buttons are gorgeous. The buttons are a white enamel with a gold edge. Just a beautiful button. It has flat pockets, and these bottom pockets are working pockets, okay? The jacket is fully lined, sleeves are fully lined, the body is fully lined, the pockets are lined. The quality in the construction is amazing. It is a bolero jacket, so it's just good. It goes straight across in the back, no vent, nothing of that nature, just straight across in the back, and just a beautiful, beautiful, sparkly piece that you're going to feel dressed up for the holidays, but you're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, I have to go to Orchestra Hall. You know, it is that casual, fun kind of holiday dressing. So wear it with a graphic tee. Wear it with a cami, wear it with a tank, wear it with a turtleneck, wear it with a funnel neck, wear it with a lace mesh. We've got that cream mesh lace. Put a cami on and the mesh lace, this jacket over the top. It's going to be beautiful. So these are item number 23. They're available small, medium, and large. Small, medium, and large. They're $69.95. During our live tonight, they are 21% off. So 21% off. There are no big shoulder pads, okay? Remember that 80s look when you had this neckline, you also had linebacker shoulders. These do not have shoulder pads. And so it is just a nice style blazer. I like, it's a cream and camel tweed. with the Aurora Borealis rhinestones over the whole jacket. So you're seeing that complete coverage of the Aurora Borealis. The top pockets are just lined flaps. The bottom pockets are working pockets. Okay? So this is available small, medium, and large. I am a 4'6". I am wearing the small. So 4'6" in small. And I remember I have this heavier sweater underneath it. So you could be a 4'6'8", I think, easily in this jacket, because I can fasten it and I still have plenty of room. Okay? So 4'6'8", and then I'm going to say 8, 10, 12 in the medium, and 12, 14, 16 in the large. So small, 4'6'8". Medium, 8, 10, 12. Large, 12, 14, 16. And the beautiful, beautiful Lux Lights sequin crop tweed jacket. Lux Lights sequin crop tweed jacket, $69.95, fully lined. It's got this beautiful mustard. It's a satiny lining. So fully lined, all the way, sleeves are fully lined. And so you don't have any contact with the sequins. If you're nervous about sequins, they can kind of cut sometimes, or they can scratch. The way it's lined, all the way around this edge, you have no contact with your body and the sequins. Okay, so this is the Lux Lights sequin crop tweed jacket, $69.95. Available small, medium, and large. So small is going to be 4'6'8". Medium, 8, 10, 12. Large, 12, 14, 16 is going to be how this jacket sizes. Style it with a great pair of jeans and you have a super look for the holiday season. And it's not that traditional red, green, gold. You know, it's something totally different. We've got the camel and the tan underneath, and then the blue Aurora Borealis in the sequins. So you're picking up on that blue color that is one of the colors of the season. So this is called Lux Lights sequin crop tweed jacket, $69.95, and it is item number 23. So item number 24 tonight. This is a personal thing with me. And I have a collection. I don't collect a lot of things, but I do collect vintage jewelry. Vintage costume jewelry is the one thing that I do collect. And I have a nice little collection, and I do use it from time to time in either costumes or in my everyday wear. I have just a wonderful collection of vintage Christmas pins. Okay, these are vintage Christmas pins, like from the 60s and before. But wouldn't this snowflake look just beautiful on this jacket? Or on this black sweater? And so it's set in gold. It's a double snowflake. So when you look at it, you have a smaller snowflake laid over the larger snowflake. It has a nice substantial pin on the back, and it is completely set with silver crystals, okay, with silver rhinestones. But just even that tone on tone of the snowflake pin on the sequence, it doesn't jump out at you, but it's definitely got a classy look. So this is the Frosted Elegance Snowflake Pin. They're $19.99. Frosted Elegance Snowflake Pin. Think about your winter scarf that you put around your neck and just parking this snowflake in that scarf. Or your winter coat that you wear to church, that you wear. I always have a Christmas pin on my coat. I've got a Christmas tree that's about this big. It's huge. And I put that baby on there, you know. This snowflake is 2¼ inches across. So 2¼ inches across, and it's a double layer, so it's a smaller snowflake set over the bigger snowflake on your winter hat. Your palm hat, just put the snowflake pin on the band of your palm hat. There's just so many places that you can stick a pretty pin and just jazz it up just a little bit. The scarves that are so popular, the square scarves, use it as a scarf tie and bring it up right under your neck to fill in a neckline. There's so many ways to wear it. So this is the Frosted Elegance Snowflake Pin. We have them just in gold. So they're gold with the clear rhinestones. They're $19.99. It is item number 24. Item 24. And love, love, love these. I just, like I said, it's a personal thing with me. I have a big collection of vintage pins. This one obviously is not vintage, but definitely has that vintage appearance and would be great on a blazer, a lapel, so many places that you can put them. Attach a scarf to your handbag and attach the pin onto the knot of the scarf. Just another little layer of glam, okay? And so item 24, the Frosted Elegance Snowflake Pin, they are $19.99. We have just a few items left tonight. I want to thank you so much for hanging in with me. We have been going for an hour and a half, and I know that's a long time, but this is a large collection. It is a large amount of brand new things brought in for the holidays. When I started my boutique business 5 years ago, I promised my Lord and Savior, I promised God, that I would not forget Him in any point of this business. And so we always have some inspirational items that I search out. I want inspirational items. I want empowerment items, and I want items of faith in my business. Because I want, when people walk in my business, I want them to say, this woman, whoever owns this, is a Christian. That's important to me. And so I want them to see that when they walk in the door. And I hope that I'm doing a good job of representing that. So I brought in some new faith-based items, and we are going to go through those now before we say goodnight for the night. But here is the first one. If you are a little bit of a cowgirl at heart, if you have a love for the Western way of life, this particular little pendant would definitely be for you. These are 18 karat gold dipped, okay? 18 karat gold dipped. And they are a 16-inch pendant with a 2-inch extender. This is the Boots and Blessings necklace. It is available only in gold. So this is 18 inches, 18 karat gold dipped over base metal. And that is the charm and the chain. It is a delicate chain that is 16 inches long with a 2-inch extender. So you're going to get a total length of 18 inches. And this has the cutest little, he is 3/8 of an inch tall. It is a 3/8 inch tall cowboy boot. And it has an open cut cross that is cut into the shaft of the cowboy boot. So you can see how this is, the little cross is actually cut out. You can see my fingernail polish through the back of it. So it is actually cut at a hole in the shape of a cross through that cowboy boot. So this is, it's called the Boots and Blessings necklace. They're $21.99. They're 18 karat gold dipped over base metal. They're 16-inch chains with 2-inch extenders, and it is a really nice, delicate chain. So just a little symbol of your love for the West and your love in your faith. Okay, so this is the Boots and Blessings necklace. They are $21.99, and they are 18 karat gold dipped over base metal, and 16 inches long, 18 inches with the 2-inch extender, and they come in this cute little card is how they will be sold in the store. So these are, it's called the Boots and Blessings necklace. They are $21.99. They are item number 25. Item 25. Okay, faith-based items continue. And this next one is a bracelet. This is Faithful Reflections Triple Strand Bracelet. Faithful Reflections Triple Strand Bracelet. This is fashion jewelry. So these are lightweight metal beads. They're silver, a brushed silver in color. It is an expansion bracelet. And then it has in the center a brushed gold cross. So a brushed gold cross, and this easily fits a 6.5 inch, I've got a 7.5 inch wrist. I've got a 7-inch wrist, and you can see I've got room underneath, but you've got that beautiful cross and the brushed gold, the two-tone look. So brushed gold surrounded in silver beads, and it is a beautiful piece. This is the Faithful Reflections Triple Strand Bracelet. These are $19.99. $19.99, 21% off during our live tonight. And that is our Pink Friday promotion ahead of Pink Friday. Okay, so this is called Faithful Reflections Triple Strand Bracelet. They are item number 26. Item number 26, and it is a lightweight bracelet, easily fits up to a 7.5-inch wrist. Our last little collection here before we call it a night. These items, this is a brand new independent jewelry maker, and these are just, they're gorgeous. When Brittany and I saw them, she was like, if you don't buy those for the boutique, I want to just get one for me. And so we bought them for the boutique, and she got one for her too. But they've got just a host of different empowerment quotes that are on these necklaces. They are 18 karat gold dipped, so they are water resistant and tarnish resistant. They're going to keep their color well, and they're packaged very well. I should have probably taken some of the packaging off before we started tonight. And this one, it's just a gold square tab on a beaded chain, and this is a 3/4 inch square. So it's a 3/4 inch square on a delicate beaded chain. So just a really delicate beaded chain. It's a 16-inch necklace. It has a 2.5 inch extender. So you're going to get 18.5 inches in length. These are available only in gold. And this is a mother and daughter jewelry making team. And each, like I said, each of them has an empowerment statement on it. This one says, make heaven crowded. Make heaven crowded. Isn't that just amazing? And that the little tab, the little square, is 3/4 of an inch. So it says, make heaven crowded. And then it's on this delicate beaded chain. And these are, I believe they're $37. I forgot to put the price. That's the first mistake I've made. So I must have been getting tired by the time I got to this point. I believe they're $37 a piece. But this one is make heaven crowded. And then we have two other mottos or empowerment statements. So make heaven crowded. And we'll just keep going here. next one, I love this one too. It was hard. It was really hard to choose which ones we liked the best. And these make great Christmas gifts. Great gifts for the special people in your lives. The Make Heaven Crowded. This next one, if you have a faith at all, you know this is true. This is true. It's a 3/4 inch square on a 16-inch beaded chain with a 2.5 inch extender. This one says, He does miracles. He does miracles. If you believe, you know He does miracles. And love these necklaces. And then we have one more tab. To share with you tonight. We will not be live on Friday. I have to be in South Dakota for a fair buyers convention, so I will not be live Friday morning. So you got a long live tonight. And I'm going to show you the last of these, and then we are going to say goodnight. You can shop our website, cottonpatchboutique.com. And again, this one is on a 16-inch chain with a 2.5 inch extender. And this one says, worthy. And these are 18 karat gold dipped. And it just says, worthy on it. And so if there is ever a question, you are worthy. And that is so important. If you put it around your neck and if you have to look down just to make sure, it's there. And so you'll find these on our website, cottonpatchboutique.com. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's great to have had all of you with us for this long evening. I want you to stay happy and healthy. Remember always that I love you and God loves you. I could never have stayed in this business without so many of you supporting me and nurturing me as my business has grown. So thank you so much. Okay, Sally Whittle, the boot and the He Does Miracles. Okay, I will invoice those to you, okay? And then I will invoice them. Once it's paid, everything will ship on Monday because of my travel schedule. So that is how we will ship. But thank you so much. God bless you. Remember, I love you and God loves you. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.